Pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
And here is Derek Jeter. Rips that one center field, and a base hit right there.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Guerrero stands in now and watches strike one. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. And here's the first baseman, Hank Aaron. He's 0 for 1. Giancarlo Stanton. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
0-1.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And that one is downstairs. Now 1-2. That one out to right. Guerrero in position. Makes the grab, one away. Stepping in, Chase Headley. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Fastball for a strike.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Swing and a miss. That one at 101. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
And that is out of play. Check swing went around, and the count is 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Bounce to third, and that's just foul. On the ground to third, and foul ball. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Back here in New York, onto the fourth, and now it's Salvador Perez to the plate.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances, and then hurt a shoulder, diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium.
1 strike.
And it's fouled away. That one ripped right center field. That'll make it out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 3-0.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
And now Craig Biggio. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Say 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, you know, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
Fires over to first. And Guerrero is set down. 2 down, bases empty. Now at the plate, Jackie Robinson.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there. On its way, gone. A soaring shot to center. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-0.
He throws a pretty hard slider, but when it doesn't break, it's just like a good fastball to hit. And right there, eyes got big, hit that ball really hard, and now he's getting high fives in the dugout.
Here's Mookie now. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 5-zip.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here's Trout. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
That one fouled off. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Seager makes the catch, and that is that. Back at Yankee Stadium, here's Mookie to hit. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
Late on that fastball. And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it, it just energizes that entire team.
Breaking ball inside. And a count 2-1. And downstairs.
Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Seager batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need.
In the dirt, but kept close. And the runner stays where he is.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher to hit, Mike Piazza. His first at bat was a strikeout. And there's the strike.
0-1.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
On the ground, right side, Robinson whips it to first. Piazza out in the play. And now it's going to be Lance Berkman. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. It's out of here. A 2-run homer. It's 5-2.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Aaron Judge comes to the plate now. We think of home runs when we see Judge, which makes sense because, well, he hits a lot of them.
Yeah, you're right about that, Boog. In fact, Judge hit 300 home runs before he reached 1,000 hits. The only other player in MLB history to do that was Mark McGwire.
I think of home runs with that guy, too.
Yeah, same. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Junior in the box now. No balls and a strike. In the dirt. And now a man into scoring position. The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Man on second, 2 down. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-2. But he's back safely. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. It's out of here. He leaves the yard to right. Second home run of the inning for him. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-4.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Giancarlo Stanton. To the plate now. Goose Gossage on the pitch here.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you get a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
The 2-1.
Ball 3.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And there's a strike to Giancarlo Stanton. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. New inning getting started at the plate. Derek Jeter. Verlander back to work. And that one lifted in the air center field. Junior makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. Now it's the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. 1 for 2. And there's a foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Trout makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, bases empty. Next to hit, Hank Aaron. Late on that fastball.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a ball popped up. Seager makes the catch. Inning over. Back for more from the Bronx. Down to third baseman, Chase Headley. Swings through that.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Just missed. Check swing, called strike. Got him swinging. Pretty impressive lineup. Mike Trout hitting this far down in the order. Right through there for a strike. Gossage, a righty that throws with power. He features a four-seam fastball, a slurve, a sinker, and he works in a changeup.
0-2 is the count.
One down, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So the batting order turns over. Now it's Mookie Betts. Foul ball. And Mookie takes. There's the swing and a miss. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Perez on to first. That completes the strikeout. Inning over.
Everything will be okay. Don't be sad, don't you cry, just let go.
All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the catcher comes up to him. Salvador Perez. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Well, these players, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. That's to third. Headley slings to first. And they get Perez for the out. Now the left fielder, Craig Biggio. 0 for 2 in this one.
Biggio.
The other way. And he's safe at first.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Next offering is down low.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting his swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
He's there. He's got it. And that is that. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Corey Seager.
Seager.
And there's a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof.
New arm out of the bullpen, Darren O'Day.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Fouled off. He was late.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Squirts away a little bit. And the runner holds. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. On the ground, 2 ball. Over to second for 1. Back to first, double play. 3-6-3, nicely done. Next is switch hitting first baseman, Lance Berkman.
Well, the reliever comes in, takes care of that inherited runner, gets that ground ball double play, and now he can work on one more guy to get back in the dugout.
In the air, out towards left center. He makes the grab, and the inning is over. Back in the Bronx, Mookie Betts will get us started. This to third. Slings it across. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh. Here's Mike Trout. First offering misses badly for ball one. Check swing, and he held up.
Really good check swing right there. So difficult to hold off on the slider from a same side thrower. Very difficult to pick up the release point.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he held back, according to Larry Bullard. That's ball four. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone. Man at first with one gone. Now, Derek Jeter. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. Popped up. 2 down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
And that one fouled off. Trout, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runner on the go. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Headed for the plate. He's in there.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. See you later. And they add on. It's 8-4.
When you see a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, fires you up, because not only is he flexing the muscles to show the pop, that kind of approach, you'll hit for a high average as well.
Perez stands in now. Looks at that one inside. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs. They say it went.
1 ball, 2 strikes. That's a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here in the top half of inning number 7. Fights it off. He'll see another. Headley tosses across to first, and that's the 3rd out. Set for the last half of the 7th. And the batter now, Aaron Judge. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Judge over the top.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one missing low. Popped up first base side. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Junior digs in now. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third, and Gary Simmons punches him out. That's a strikeout. And a miss, strike 1. 1 out and a runner at second. And there's a ball.
2. That's ball 3.
Swings and misses. Full count now.
Count is 3-2.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
The third baseman, number 7.
Here's the third baseman, Chase Headley, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And he gets tied up right there.
Well, strike one is so
0-1
critical
the
in a
count.
bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Inside,
ball 1.
1-2 to count. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Craig Biggio. This one popped up. And there's one down. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 3 in this one.
Guerrero Jr.
And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Swing and a miss. Splitter in the dirt. Reaches out for the tag. 2 away now. Now it's the second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much.
Oh, that pitch
that
got
ball
away
got
from
him.
him, and
Right
that's
there.
a hit by pitch. Mookie digs in here.
The designated hitter, Mookie
Melton,
Betts.
24 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2022. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
In the dirt. The 1-1 is fouled off. Robinson off of first with 2 away. And that's
That's ball
downstairs. And that's ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
They tried to
Three
get him to
balls, 2
chase
strikes.
on a slider down and away. Hacks and misses. It's a strike. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the right fielder, Mike Trout. O'Day back to work. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Swing and a miss as he was late.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Here's Mookie now.
Nope, that's inside.
Just
Nope,
missed.
inside, ball 2.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Corey Seager goes deep, and they cut him to the lead. It's 8-6.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
One down. New pitcher now, Roki Sasaki.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game.
Oh, diving stop to first. Nicely done for the out. Lance Berkman
Now
getting
batting,
ready to
number
hit.
17.
He's already homered here in this one. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Here is Aaron Judge. Just off the outside edge. And that is ball 1. And another ball.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Sends it across to first. Judge back at Yankee Stadium. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. First pitch swinging.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out.
This ball is hammered deep center field. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 9-6.
Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Now here is Derek Jeter. Swinging a foul straight back. And that's in the dirt.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
That's too low, and it's 2-1. Swinging a ground ball. Gets it to first. Now one gone in the ninth.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can't forget it. That'll fire up the dugout. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 10-6.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
One out. Base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Hank Aaron. Off the mark there, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Hank started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. He did not go around. Still only one out here in the inning.
Ball, that's out.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Berkman makes the catch for the out. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 11-6.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one. And he's just so locked in with this swing. And he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game. Man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Craig Biggio now at the plate. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed.
And down on strikes he goes. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And now the center. Gabe Spire gets the ball now. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Spire, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Swing and a slow roller. On to first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Guerrero the toss to first, And they're down to their last out.
The third baseman,
Chase
number
Headley
7.
will hit next. 0-for-3 with 3 strikeouts.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
And it looks like he wants to go through the signs again. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Off the plate inside, and that's ball 1.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
1 strike away. Hit to right, and that should do it. And that'll do it.
Today, this team put up video game numbers. Unbelievable, insanely impressive performance, especially in terms of the home runs they hit. Not something you see very often.
11-6 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining.